Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna spoil ourselves with the amazing, delicious chocolate muffins. It's an incredibly easy recipe. You don't need a mixer, you don't need any baking skills. It's just 10 minutes of mixing few ingredients, putting them in the cupcake cups, and voila, after 30-40 minutes you're gonna get the same amazing result. So if you're interested to know how to make those muffins, make sure to watch till the end, and actually do not forget also to subscribe for more recipes. So without further ado, let's start, because I cannot wait to actually already eat them. They smell so good. So these are all the ingredients you will need. So I'm taking 2 cups of regular baking flour, then sugar, a touch of salt, then soda. This is the butter, cocoa, then these chocolate chips, 2 eggs, vanilla, baking powder. I will put the butter on the stove. Meanwhile, we are mixing the rest of the ingredients. It's properly melted. So 2 cups of flour, and we will need 1 cup of sugar. Okay, here is 1 cup. You can totally add more sugar, but for me this kind of combination, like 2 cups of flour and 1 cup of sugar, it's go-to. I don't like over sweet. I think, yeah, in this proportion is sweet enough, at least for me. Okay, we melt. So we mix, then we add 1 spoon of soda. You can add less soda. Usually I add less, but today I wanted to go all in. Then a touch of vanilla, or maybe like if you have it in the drop kind of situation, you just add few drops of vanilla. Touch of salt. 2 teaspoons of baking powder, so the generous one. Now we mix everything. Okay, so that's done. I actually realized I forgot one more thing. We will need milk or water. Here is 20 grams of cocoa. Maybe it's a bit too much. If you don't want like overpowered chocolatey flavor, you can add actually less. I think even 10 grams it would be good enough, but make sure it's not like a cheap kind of Nesquik cocoa. This is a professional baking cocoa. You can find like in the baking section in supermarkets, or in the store where they sell kind of groceries for restaurants and cafes, and it's gonna last you for a very long time. You can do a lot with it. Okay, now we are ready to add 2 eggs. You can add 3 eggs. I mean 2, 3. It's not gonna make actually a big difference. I poured half cup of milk, and we will add a little bit of milk. I'll see, maybe we will add more. Usually I do not measure with cups, I just do it really for you. I always measure, but because I need to write you like the recipe card, I'm measuring it along the way. So yeah, 1.5 cup for sure we will need. It's gonna be like a very easy traditional muffins, very simple one. I would call them even like classic, without any crazy substitute of normal products. This is just a regular products which you can find for sure in any supermarket. Here is around like 30 grams of butter. You can totally put more butter if you prefer your muffins to be more fatty. My butter, it's like really fatty. It's like 82% of fat, so I buy like the highest quality I can find in my local supermarket. Oh, the measurements are perfect. Okay, half cup of milk with 30 grams of butter goes perfectly well together. Super extra chocolatey thing. And the last step, we're gonna add chocolate chips. This is also for professional bakery. Do not add like a chocolate inside. Go and buy like in the bakery section chocolate chips. So they look something like this. And they're also gonna last you for a very long time. Okay, I'm adding way too much, I think. I barely can see them inside. Let's add a little bit more. Just for you guys. The smell of this dough is already like wow. Probably because of the cacao and vanilla. It smells so amazing. So the dough is totally ready. Wow. And now we are ready to pour them into those like cupcake cups. So I'm going to do like 4 tall ones and 5 little ones. The tall ones looks really usually cool and handsome, but that's all I got for the tall. I only have like 4 of these silicone forms, otherwise they're gonna fall apart. If you just put it in the paper, I think that's the trick. They have to be in some kind of form, otherwise this paper is gonna be just, yeah, it's gonna be just a disaster. So So after 30 or 40 minutes baking, I mean, you just check your oven, and I already taught you how to check when those like sweetbreads and muffins are ready. If you don't know, watch my banana bread recipe. The smell of those muffins are absolutely incredible. It's like sweet, chocolatey, and now this aromas all over my house. It's such a cozy and nice smell, and if anybody enter home after you bake, they will be just like, oh wow. So I'm totally excited to try one of the muffins, our chocolatey. I take the little one. I'm waiting for my tea. So here is the closer look of the one I took. Oh my gosh, wow. It's incredible. Yeah, and I think 1 teaspoon of soda was just right for this recipe, so go with the little teaspoon of soda. I think it would be better than the half one. Let me show you a tall one, a handsome one. So here is how the handsome one looks like. Super cool. Very beautiful. I will enjoy my tea with this amazing extra chocolate muffin. Please let me know in the comments below if you try this recipe, or yeah, what else would you like me to bake. I don't know like many recipes because I'm not like so into like baking, cooking complicated things. Whatever I show you, it's like something around like 10 maximum 15 minutes, but more like most of my recipes like 5-10 minutes, because I feel like if you want to eat something more complicated, you go like to a special pastry place, a restaurant, or maybe a cafe. But for home, like you want it to be like more easy, more quick, something you don't really need to overthink about it, and something you don't need to worry about like if you like add in a wrong way. At home you want to bake something predictable, you know, that you can say like for sure it's gonna like turn right, especially when you're expecting the guests, or you're like very hungry at home, you just like want to eat or like spoil yourself with something nice. So if you like simple recipes, definitely subscribe to my channel. I will show you more of the recipes. Also I will be covering like stuff for the lunch, for the dinner, some of my go-to things. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.